You have probably watched your dog fall asleep 100 times, curled up in a ball, stretched across the floor, pressed against your leg, sprawled on his back with his paws in the air. It always looks adorable. But here's what almost nobody tells you. The position your dog chooses when he sleeps is not random. It is one of the most honest and unfiltered windows into his emotional world that exists. And once you understand what each position actually means, you will never watch your dog sleep the same way again. Most owners assume their dog just finds whatever spot is comfortable and settles in. But animal behaviorists who study canine rest patterns have documented something far more significant. Sleep is the moment when your dog's defenses are completely down. His instincts take over entirely. And in that unguarded state, his body reveals exactly how safe he feels, how much he trusts his environment, and most importantly, how much he trusts you. Every position is a message, and that message has been there every single night, waiting for you to learn how to read it. This video is going to walk you through 7 of the most common sleeping positions dogs use and what each one actually says about your dog's emotional state and his bond with you. Some of these will make you smile. At least one of them will genuinely surprise you. And the last one might be the most profound thing you have ever learned about your dog. The first position is one you have almost certainly seen. Your dog curls into a tight circle, nose tucked toward his tail, body compact and contained. It looks cozy, and it is. But the reason behind it goes much deeper than comfort. This position is rooted in thousands of years of survival instinct. In the wild, curling tightly protects the vital organs, conserves body heat, and minimizes the physical profile of a sleeping animal in an exposed environment. When your dog sleeps this way, his nervous system is telling him to stay protected. It does not necessarily mean he feels unsafe in your home, but it does mean he has not fully let his guard down yet. Dogs who sleep in the curled position most of the time tend to be more reserved by nature, or they are in environments where even something subtle, is keeping their nervous system slightly activated. If your dog sleeps curled up frequently, pay attention to what else is happening in the home. Noise levels, unpredictable routines, tension in the household. Small adjustments in the environment can shift this pattern over time. And when it shifts, you will know your dog has moved into a deeper level of ease. The second position is the one that looks almost comically vulnerable. Your dog is flat on his back, legs in the air, belly completely exposed, sometimes with his mouth slightly open and his paws flopped to the sides like he has absolutely zero concerns in the world. Because in that moment, he genuinely does not. The belly is the most vulnerable part of a dog's body. Exposing it during sleep is something a dog will only do when he feels completely and totally safe. There is no survival calculation happening here. There is no low-level alertness. The nervous system has fully released. When your dog sleeps on his back in your home, he is making a statement about the environment you have created for him. He is telling you, through his body, that he has no reason to protect himself. That is not a small thing. That is one of the deepest expressions of trust a dog can offer. If your dog does this regularly, especially near you, take it as one of the highest compliments he is capable of giving. If this is already changing the way you see your dog's daily behavior, take a second right now to subscribe to this channel. Every video here is built around exactly this kind of research-backed understanding of what your dog is really communicating. And there is so much more that most owners never get to learn. The third position is the one that carries the most emotional weight for most dog owners once they understand it. Your dog is sleeping pressed against you, side touching your leg, back against your feet, body making full contact with yours in some way. You probably assumed he just wanted warmth or company, but the science behind this behavior points to something much more specific. Dogs are pack animals whose nervous systems are wired to regulate through physical proximity to trusted companions. When your dog chooses to sleep in direct contact with your body, he is not just seeking comfort in a general sense. He is seeking regulation. Your heartbeat, your breathing rhythm, your body temperature. All of these act as biological anchors that tell his nervous system the environment is safe. Research in canine attachment behavior shows that dogs who sleep in physical contact with their owners consistently show lower baseline cortisol levels than those who sleep separately. He is not being clingy. He is telling you that your presence is his most reliable source of calm in the world. The fourth position is the one most owners completely misread. Your dog is lying on his stomach, legs stretched out behind him like a little frog, chin flat on the floor or on his paws, eyes sometimes still half open. It looks like he is resting. But this is actually one of the lightest and most alert forms of rest a dog can be in. The frog position keeps the body in a configuration that allows for rapid mobilization. The legs are already extended, the core is low to the ground for stability, and the head is positioned for immediate visual scanning. Dogs who rest this way frequently are often highly environmentally aware, deeply bonded to their owners in a watchful way, or simply the kind of dog who never fully turns off his monitoring instincts. It is not anxiety, it is attentiveness. Many dogs who sleep this way near their owners are essentially keeping watch while they rest. They are resting and guarding at the same time. If your dog does this near you consistently, he has appointed himself your quiet protector, and that role, in his mind, is one of the most important things he does. The fifth position surprises almost everyone who hears the explanation. Your dog is sleeping with his back towards you or even facing away from you entirely. Your first instinct might be to feel slightly rejected by this, but in canine social behavior, turning your back to someone is not a sign of indifference, it is a sign of trust. In pack dynamics, animals only expose their backs to those they are completely confident will not threaten them from behind. When your dog sleeps with his back to you, he is trusting you to cover his blind spot. He is saying, without words, that he does not need to watch you because he already knows you are safe. He can afford to face the rest of the world because you are behind him. That quiet confidence in your presence is one of the most underappreciated forms of canine affection there is. The sixth position is the one that tells you the most about how your dog is feeling on any given day. Specifically, your dog is sleeping on his side, body fully extended, muscles loose, breathing deep and slow. Unlike the curled position, the side sleep exposes the chest and abdomen partially, requiring a moderate level of felt safety. But what makes this position significant is not just the posture, it is the consistency. Dogs who are experiencing chronic stress, anxiety, or physical discomfort almost never achieve deep side sleep regularly. The nervous system has to be genuinely settled to allow the body to fully extend and release in this way. When your dog sleeps on his side with loose muscles and deep breathing, his body is in a genuine state of restoration. His brain is processing, consolidating, and recovering. If you notice your dog sleeping this way more often after certain experiences, long walks, calm evenings at home, afternoons where the house was quiet and predictable, those are the conditions his nervous system needs most. You now have a direct biological indicator of what makes your dog feel genuinely well. And now, the last one, the position that tends to stay with people long after this video ends. Not because it is the most dramatic or the most scientifically complex, but because of what it means when you finally understand it. Your dog seeks you out specifically to sleep near. Not just in the same room, not just on the same piece of furniture, but as close to your body as he can get, and he settles there with a long exhale, muscles releasing, eyes closing slowly, body sinking into rest the moment he makes contact with you. You have probably seen this so many times that it stopped registering as anything remarkable. But what is happening in that moment is one of the most honest and complete expressions of attachment that exists between two different species. Your dog does not sleep near you out of habit or convenience. He sleeps near you because his nervous system has learned through every interaction you have ever had that your presence means safety, that your proximity means the world is okay, that he can let go completely because you are there. Every time he chooses you as his sleeping place, he is telling you something that no training, no treat, and no command ever could. He is telling you that you are home to him. Now, tell me in the comments, which of these 7 positions does your dog sleep in most often? Comment with his name and the position that describes him perfectly. And if this video gave you a completely new way of seeing something your dog does every single night, share it with someone who loves their dog and deserves to understand them this deeply. The next video will show you the subtle things your dog does during the day that carry the exact same kind of hidden emotional meaning. And some of them happen so quietly that most owners walk right past them without ever realizing what they just missed.